Hello gentlemen, I hope you're well. In this video we're going to take a look at Kucoin staking. So Kucoin, I've recently opened an account. Binance have stopped staking for anyone in the UK, which is a big problem for me because I'm a big staker. So I've moved a couple of thousand over to Kucoin. I've given it a try. And I want to talk about the benefits, what you should stake and what you shouldn't stake, or where else to stake it, and also how much you can potentially earn. So I've got about $3,000 staked on there as a sort of trial. Now, what I've seen and what struck out to me is they have these events that are pretty high off. I can only stake $100 or something. So if you do want to stake, you go over to here and you type in. I've already put $100 in there. That's kind of like a trial or a free sort of trial where they get you to bring some assets over. I would advise taking advantage of that. If you have $100, stick it over to here. Obviously, read through everything, the rules, etc. And it does pay. I'm going to show you how much I'm earning at the moment as well, based off $3,000. Now, what I see from here is the rates are pretty good. Even the savings rate is 4% for USDT, and also USDC is about 3.5. I personally think that's a good rate for stable coins. If you have stable coins or you've just got some swapped in, I would advise opening a KuCoin account. There's a link in the description. Go ahead and try that and see what happens. Now, I've got some Bitcoin staked as well. It's not fantastic. It's paying like 1.6, I think I've got in. I'll show you in a bit. I wouldn't do the ETH staking. I'd look elsewhere as well. There are other coins on here. So these are the rates they pay out. And it will tell you, let's say I want to stake some AVAX. It will tell you the subscription date. So I've subscribed today, and this is, what I'm going to get. Profit distribution. When will I get paid per time? So every day I'll receive. So if I put $1,000, or let's say 1,000 AVAX, I will receive that much per day. Yeah. Or if I put 10, I'll receive that much per day. If you want to work out very simply, I use like a calculator. So 1,000, what's AVAX paying? 6.5, 6.57. And you can kind of work out what you get per day. So divide that by 30. So 30 divide 5.47, was it? That hasn't calculated correctly. 1 second. 5.57 divide 30. I'll get 18 cents a day off that. So that's like $1,000 at 6%. I'll get 18 cents per day. You can obviously times it and see how much you get per year, or it breaks it down here. So I will earn $67 per year staking it. Obviously, the benefit of staking crypto is it can go up. And also, after the maturity date, which is in 2 months, 60 days, I can restake it and compound it. That's why you get, I started off earning that much, and then at the end, I'll be earning that much. So it is pretty good. And in theory, Solana, you can get a higher percent. You can get like 8-9% elsewhere, maybe on DeFi, Trust Wallet. Near is pretty good as well. Atom pays very well. Atom, that's one of the highest rates I've seen for Atom. Obviously, it's a limited time event. Atom is around 18%. I don't know because the price has fallen as well. But I would not recommend anything, one of these like Filecoin, Pepe, all that, unless you've got a big bag. Yeah, I would also not recommend the high yield. Stay away from, anything that's a dual. You can get imperishable loss. I would stay away from it. And there are ones paying really high yields, probably because it's an inflationary token or coin, and it's probably just going to dump down. So I would avoid those. If you have like Doge and stuff like that, yeah, sure, stick it in with Doge and USDT. I don't know, it's up to you. But we can go ahead and see my earnings now. So it's been a few days. I've earned a whopping $1.69, and that's pretty much from stablecoin. So I've got a very small amount of AVAX staked. Maybe I should show the staked what I've got. Let's do that, in fact. So we've got some near protocol. I've got $91 or 97. I put a restake, so that's me restaking my earnings. I'm going to leave that and then do it later. I've got $1,200 worth of stacks, which I'm pretty bullish on as well. I've got a big bag in that elsewhere. USDC, I've got 275, 72, I can't read today. $65 in one. I'm not sure about one. I had that left over from somewhere. And I've got some Zilliqa as well. I'm not sure about Zilliqa. I'll probably resell that. And again, I've got some AVAX as well. $200. I'm going to be adding to these and recompounding them till it gets to the stage where, hey, look, I'm earning a couple of $100 per day, which is what I had sort of bull run. I'm going to work up to that now. And here's my earnings. What I've earned, I can go ahead and click. I can't, but these are the earnings, what I've earned so far. So I've got, I think it's based off 2-3 days. I'm earning about, I would say, 30 cents there, 20 cents there. I'm earning about 20 cents per day. So we're working up to, that divided by 3, I think it is, which is, not a terrible amount. We're earning, let's say, 50 cents per day of $3,000. Is that worth it? Probably not. It's not fantastic, but majority of my bag is trying to earn Bitcoin. And what I do is I let the Bitcoin build up and then I move it out to Ledger as well. So I'll be adding to these bags like Near Protocol I like a lot, and AVAX. I'll probably be adding some more coins to it. And I'll keep you all updated because slowly and slowly, if you're adding $50, I plan to add like $50 a day, something like that, $20 a day, $100 if some days, and I work the bag up. I'll probably get it to the 50, 100k based off of that in terms of USD. Probably I'll be aiming for about $70,000 USD, and it should be earning me a couple of 50, 60 a day, and then I'll just take that out and buy more Bitcoin. That's my sort of strategy, and I've had that for a while. So I'm hoping everything's going to go up. Obviously, I'll be DCAing in. That's important with staking. What you don't want to do is chuck 10 grand in, and then the price goes down, and you've got 6,000. Obviously, your yield would be good, but you must look at obviously doing your research with these coins as well. In all honesty, if you can't be bothered, just go for the stable coins. They pay pretty well, pays better than a bank, and then your earnings off of those, you can obviously use that to buy elsewhere. So it takes time. Obviously, I know it takes time, so I aim for the ones that are going to last. I don't think Harmony 1 is going to last. I think Stacks have killed it. I think they've done a better version of it. Near Protocol, I don't know. They seem to be a bit wobbly. Avex, I think it will still hang in there. I think the sort of proof of stake smart contract tokens are pretty good when they have a good run up as well. So they're good to stake as well and validate the network. I might stick some Ethereum in there as well. I might not stick it on here. But in all honesty, KuCoin have impressed me. I think it's a good platform. It's a good alternative to Binance as well, especially on the staking side.